Let's bust. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay. Nigga using OKC. I feel you like though. Put my mic down. No, that's about it. Actually, no. Let me go back in. Going hard, spitting bars. You already know. Off the dome flow, about to go hard. Yeah, I got the lead, but where is the guard? It's right there. It's in the air. I'm like, whoo, cause I'm on my Ric Flair.
On the road and hungry for a win against the Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena.
Go ahead.
The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Let's go.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with Marcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at the point guard.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he
can
be too passive and reluctant on the court.
And guys, when you watch the Spurs play, it's like watching poetry in motion. I mean, every cut, every screen comes at a precise time, and they play beyond the sum of their talents because of that style.
Now here is Aldridge. And it's Green missing.
It was contested, that's why.
Robertson dishes to Durant. It's good.
Nice hit, Durant.
Seconds into the shot clock.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Mills with it. Westbrook picks him up. And so just over a minute and a half played.
Oh, shit.
To the middle. Durant attacking.
Hell no.
Score
really Green.
His second of 2 attempts.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Come on, Leonard.
A 3 from Leonard. San Antonio again missing. Durant kicks to Robertson. Out to the right wing. Here's Ibaka.
Hell no, Ibaka.
San Antonio.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he missed on that.
Ah, that's fine.
Tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here is Ibaka. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go.
Westbrook is some shit. That's why.
Great look, but off the mark.
Green.
And who could forget
really
the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Cantor again. Duncan. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's Westbrook again missing. San Antonio trailing here. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. For 3. Another miss by Leonard.
That's my Leonard.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, you know, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Hell yeah, I'm talking that shit, nigga.
Kevin was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter. He
You
dropped down
know.
to 47.
And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Nah,
Dion
they
Waiters
nice.
comes
They,
in
people
for
sleep
Kevin
on they.
Durant.
Remember they won that
And it's
championship
Foy in for Roberson.
about one time.
Now here's Parker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And getting back to Ibaka,
Bullshit.
everything changed for him the minute
That's
Kevin
fine.
Durant was lost
That's
last
fine.
season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's
Really?
front court scoring threat.
Really?
As much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ziegler's checked in. Here's Waiters. And
Oh,
there's
that's a nice
another one
hit.
for the Thunder.
And just a nice
Thunder
bucket
distracted
there
right now.
to really just sustain
I'm
that
mad.
lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Now here's Parker.
Come on,
And
Green.
here's Anderson for three.
Hell no, that's
It's stolen
Anderson.
by Ibaka. Here's Singler. Lays it up.
Oh
and banks it
shit.
in.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up
Hell
points on
no.
this run. I mean, they've just
Shit.
given them too many looks inside.
Hell no.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this,
Come on,
it's
come on,
because
come
they are
on,
getting
come on,
too many
come on.
opportunities on the inside.
God.
Make them beat you from deep.
Let me put my people in. I don't got the right people. Oh shit.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Nigga, you don't know how to play
San Antonio
2K.
going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in
That's
for
true.
West. Ginobili comes in for Anderson. Green, he's checked in for Kevin.
Oh, really?
And it's Mills in for Parker. Clock at
Let's
6.
go.
Green kicks to Ginobili. They need this one. And he gets it to go. Foy, the pass to Singler. Now the feed to Ibaka. The 11-footer. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Let's go.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
I'm broadcasting this. I'm gonna put on my YouTube channel.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
You hear me?
And guys, let's get your take
Oh,
on the
okay,
scoring
okay.
breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
My nigga Tim.
Spurs trail by 6.
Come on.
When you think about guards who play
Come
without
on.
fear or any hesitation, and Russell Westbrook is the first
go.
of those guys to come to
Let's
mind.
go.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Here's Westbrook following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Over to the wing.
Okay.
Here's Roberson. Here's Durant. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Durant's got 8 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle
Damn,
play
that's
on the
supposed to be
putback
in,
by him.
Ginobili.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Leonard comes in
West,
for
that was
Green.
some shit, boy.
Kevin Martin, he's checked in.
You gotta try better
for
than that, my
Ginobili.
man.
And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Stolen by Cantor. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Cantor. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be
That's
out of
that good ass
bounds. The
defense,
Spurs will
boy.
take it.
That's what that is.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without
Really?
Coach Popovich on the sidelines.
follow me,
He's the
Westbrook?
longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. And San Antonio also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus
That's a
Aldridge.
nice try, Anderson.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team
Let's
game.
go.
He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself
I'm
like
in the
that.
game right now.
And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the 3rd fastest
Come
coach
on,
ever to
let's
get to 1,000 wins.
go.
You compare his numbers with any
Let's
coach
go.
in any sport, and they
We
stack
in here,
up as
boy.
Hall of Fame caliber.
Putting them points up the board.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency, but here in the second, he's turned it around.
Let's go. Let's
the
go.
Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5
Let's
shots
go.
to drop here in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Martin dishes to West. Oklahoma City shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Durant. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, that's that good ass defense.
Look
That's
at
it.
Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked
Text
in
me what,
for
tell me what my
Cantor.
mom said.
Singler comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And San Antonio also making a switch. Diaz checked in. Durant.
My nigga was
wide
trying to
open,
swat your
fires.
shit.
On the mark with the 15-footer.
Hell
Durant's
no.
got 10 points.
Hell no.
Here's Foy.
Get that shit out of here,
Anderson with the
boy.
block.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
Pass to Diaz.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
Here they come.
Nice work to get it inside.
You
And
gonna earn them
draw
shots.
contact.
Exactly. The
You gonna earn
defense
them shit.
determined not
That's
to allow
fine.
the easy layup right there.
That's fine.
Don't
We're gonna make the
settle
next
for
shit.
making him earn the free throws.
Let's go.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him. So
Let's go.
he's making
Let's
good
go.
use of the extra
Let's go.
LBs.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
58 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than
He could've
good
stopped that
sometimes.
shit.
Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Feeds it to Diaw. Back to Parker. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
What the hell?
San Antonio also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Ginobili comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Adams' shot is good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold and not a bad idea to
Dion Waiters check in for Anthony Morrow. And San Antonio also making a switch. Green's checked in. Spurs trail by 5. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. First personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first.
You a
and
hoe,
be
Malcolm.
willing to absorb the contact.
You
No
a hoe for
question
that.
about
Yeah.
it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
You a hoe for that one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Now, nice work there to contest the
Let's
finish
go.
inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing.
That shit out of here. Better earn them
Oklahoma
shots.
City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.